There are things you're unhappy with in this relationship. There's areas where it feels it's lacking. And you try to explain this to your partner. You try to get what you need from your partner, but they don't get it. And you're sick of explaining it. And it makes you worried. You worry about this relationship. You worry, is this person right for me? Maybe they don't care. Maybe they've got a problem. And if that was addressed, if they did that work, you guys could have a better quality relationship. So this is what I see every day in my coaching practice. So this is really normal. Our intimate relationship is one of the scariest places. It's the place we require the most certainty. It's normal to have doubt. We're constantly testing each other in micro moments. Can I rely on you? Are you right for me? Will you always be there? This is really normal behavior. But when we question this stuff and we feel that doubt, it's a scary place to be. And so our brains are great at avoiding these uncomfortable emotions. Our brains don't know the difference between real or imaginary, and your uncomfortable emotions are really dangerous to your brain. So your brain will avoid this stuff. It'll push it back down. So you'll be too busy. Maybe you'll focus on another problem, a safer, easier problem, like being too busy at work or stuff going on with the kids. So you'll keep yourself too busy. You'll never have time to have a look at it. Now's not the right time. When I finish that work project, when the kids go back to school. Or maybe you'll focus on your partner and think about the things they could do to improve themselves. Maybe they need a bit of a better job. Maybe they don't challenge themselves enough in their job. Maybe they need to lose a bit of weight or cut down a bit on their drinking. Maybe they need to go and see a therapist. You know, you can see clearly the dynamics in their family that might lead to blocks in them giving you what you want. So this is really normal to do, but this is the reason you are struggling in your relationship, because you do this. So don't do that. Stop doing that and try this instead. Learn to understand yourself. Do the work to understand yourself and learn how to meet your own needs. So what is it you're lacking? What is it? Do the work to get really clear and understand what is it that you feel is lacking in the relationship. We don't take the time to do this. It's very vague. We're very general. Okay, so do the work to understand what is it exactly that is lacking for you in this relationship, and how can you give that to yourself. And then you go to your relationship to give. You learn how to meet your own needs. You stop going to your relationship with expectation, expecting the relationship to give you what you want. You learn how to give it to yourself, and you go to your relationship to give. You go to your relationship, you spend time thinking about all the ways you can give to your partner, all the ways you can light them up, surprise them. What is it that they love? How can you become an expert in that? Okay, this is how you get what you want, is you learn to give it to yourself, and then you go to your relationship to give it. Now, of course, you want to learn how to spend more time together. Of course, you want more of their attention. You want to have shared goals. You want to have you both want to have the same things. You want to have shared interests. You want to start loving and laughing and hanging out and having playful fun again. This is how you do it. When you learn how to meet your own needs, you're going to get much better at communicating. Okay, when you commit to showing up and giving what it is you want to receive, not just for 2 weeks, but for 6 to 12 months, this is how you create the shifts in your relationships, and I can help you do that. You know, we have a general awareness of ourselves most of the time. Yeah, of course, I know I had a tricky relationship with mum and dad. I know that sometimes I give myself too much of a hard time at work, needing to get everything really right. You know, I know I can't relax unless the house is all clean. Yeah, we generally know all this stuff. but we don't take the time to really understand how we're showing up. Your brain doesn't want to do that, right? It just wants to skip over it. It's much easier. You're programmed to focus on what's outside of you, your partner, and what they're doing wrong instead. So when you do this work, you will gain great awareness of yourself, and then get a lot more clarity and go to give it in your relationships. That's how you'll get it. And I can help you do that. I meet with my clients on a weekly basis, and I teach them how to condition the ability to give what it is you want to receive. It's a game-changing skill. We meet on a weekly basis for 1 year, and I help my clients overcome all the buts. Why should I do this? Why should I do all the work? It won't work unless they do it. All those buts that we have, I teach you how to overcome them. Learning this skill, giving what it is you want to receive, is a hugely valuable skill that will create so much success for you in every area of your life. This is not about running around doing everything they want and being a slave to them. It's about just being loving in your communication, shaping your partner with love. You'll be amazed at how empowering it is, this experience, and how effective it is too. And conditioning the ability to just show up for more than 2 weeks without any expectation of a response, but just locked into the huge value this will have for you, how much better you will feel. And when you show up as an example of this work in your relationship, it's pretty hard to resist. So if you are interested and you want to learn more, send me a message right now to book a free 1-hour consult with me. I'm going to spend 1 hour applying this tool and many others to your specific set of circumstances. We'll take a look at where you're at right now in your relationship, where you want to be in your relationship, and how coaching with me will bridge the gap between the two. We'll also discuss all the specifics of what it will look like to work together. So if you're catching this on YouTube, you can at plumocoaching.com. That address is in the description. So send me a message right now, and let's get to work on this, you learning this game-changing skill. This is how you have a happy marriage. This is how you stay together long term.